Welcome to this week's video, and this week I'm going to be comparing two modded Game Boy Advances. So the first one we're going to look at is an eXtremeRate shell modded one. So as you can see, because it's eXtremeRate, they've tried to keep away from all the Nintendo branding. So it's got a nice finish on it, really good plastics, really nice texture, nice feel. Got a 10% discount code in the description if that helps you out as well. Just follow the link. We flip it around, and because it's eXtremeRate, you don't have any Game Boy branding on the back, and they also have their own eXtremeRate sticker on the back as well. But it is nice and smart, feels really good, looks really good, and they are of the highest quality. Then we've got this second one. So this is from AliExpress. So because they don't care, they're happy with the copies. So at the top you can see it's got the Nintendo logo, full on copy. Overall finish of it's not bad, to be fair. It looks pretty similar. The button's slightly offset, which we'll have a little closer look at as we progress further. This has got the Game Boy Advance sticker on the back, and also a Game Boy logo at the bottom as well. So they've got different screens in them, which we'll be taking a look at as well. So we'll just quickly look at the buttons first. So they're slightly offset, which isn't great. Then we look at the top, so you can see one with the Nintendo logo, the eXtremeRate one without. The clear plastics are quite similar. A bit of a different feel to them, but not too much different. And then on the back you can see there's a Game Boy logo on the AliExpress one, whereas the eXtremeRate one don't want the Nintendo logos. And then on the sides, very similar kind of plastic, very similar kind of colour, not a lot of difference, just the difference on the back with the stickers. Look along the top, quite similar along there, as are the shoulder buttons, as are the side bumper rails. So now we'll turn the screens on. So both screens are from AliExpress, but there's two different variants. The eXtremeRate version, the shell is already pre-cut, but it only takes one certain version that will fit in. And then the other one that's in the AliExpress shell, this is the fully laminated one. So the screen and the front glass protector are already stuck together. So because it needs a much bigger housing cut out, you wouldn't be able to fit the second screen within the eXtremeRate version. So back to the eXtremeRate version. So we'll have a look. All you need to do is hold down the select button and then press the left shoulder button, and it scrolls through the different styles of screen that you can have. So you've got a nice bright screen, you have a black and white screen, and a slightly darker screen. You can also have pixels or no pixels depending on what your preference is. And when you hold the right shoulder button, it adjusts the brightness. And then to the AliExpress shell. So again, hold select and it will give you a little menu, and then you'll be able to click through, and then this will change the brightness of the screen. So there's a lot more brightness in this version 2 screen that I'm using. Then we press select again and you'll be able to scroll through, so you can even select black and white or even the green version as if it was an original Game Boy screen. You can make the screen go pixely. So the screen I use within the eXtremeRate shell is a version 5.4 IPS screen, which comes with an LCD screen, and the glass screen protector is separate. This is the only version that will fit in an eXtremeRate shell. And in the AliExpress shell is an IPS version 3 pre-laminated screen. So the LCD screen is already attached to the glass shell, but it takes up a lot more space and it only fits in certain pre-cut shells, which doesn't include the eXtremeRate one. So we just compare the two. So the top one is the eXtremeRate one with the version 5 board. The bottom one is the pre-laminated one. And as you can see, it's a much brighter screen. So we can dim it down a little bit. So it goes about halfway when it reaches the same brightness. So screen comparison, the pre-laminated screen is much the better screen to pick out of the two. You get much better brightness and colours, but this will obviously reflect on the battery as well. And a quick look at them when they're turned off. So the pre-laminated one, it's got a full nice black screen, so it does look nice when it's turned off. And then the other one, which is the LCD screen separate to the glass, you can see there's a bit of a difference and a bit of a separation. But overall, they've got the pluses and the negatives. So the eXtremeRate shell is a much better shell, better quality, better feeling. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit the pre-laminated IPS screen, so you have to have a little bit of a compromise there. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.